Oh, man, I hate Mondays.
Nah, man, it's Tuesday.
Wait. What day is it?
You know what day it is. Tuesday. Brews Day Tuesday.
Oh, fuck yeah! Oh, we're gonna get our hops on, It's Brews Day Tuesday with DreZ and Huck.
There. Ooh.
Got a little on me.
Careful there.
Got a little on me that time.
Brews Day Tuesday. I'm DreZ. Huck is here as well.
I am here.
Spilling a little brewski.
Well, it's my first time.
That was the first time popping the crowler.
Yeah, first crowler I ever bought. I bought a crowler while I was in Memphis. From Joe's Wine and Liquor. I'd like to shout out to them. 1681 Poplar Avenue, Memphis. They have like an excellent crowler selection. Growlers, and beer, cold and warm.
There you go. Get the plug out of the
My
way
way
right
out,
away.
way out of town, man. I jumped in there and they were
as promised.
They were so nice. Yeah, to do something right, they gave me a crowler. No,
so that's cool that they got they got it all over there, huh? That's nice.
Yeah, so this crowler is a couple of weeks old.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Blue Memphis thing was how long? That was a few weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago.
So, but the crowler kept this beer. I mean, look at the head on that thing.
There's no shortage of head, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
it's fully carbonated.
So we'll delve into what you did in Memphis and what we got everything. But first, I gotta let people know what I'm drinking.
Yep.
Which is the Gold Crest.
The Gold Crest 51.
Gold Crest 51 beer, the original Memphis beer. It says since 1906. That's over 100 years ago.
Yeah, I think they must have changed hands or gone away and come back because there's only like 5 breweries that survived Prohibition that are still in operation today. But
maybe it's that like they still have the recipe or something.
Yeah, I think I didn't really read the can. I just saw it and grabbed it because I said, you know what, that looks cool. It looks like they got some verbiage on there.
It's old school. Here, I'll read the can for you.
Sure.
Gold Crest beer began as a brand of Memphis-owned Tennessee Brewing Company. There you go, in 1906. Brewery's premium brand made for the very best ingredients. Nickname 51 was added in 36 after Prohibition ended. When the brewery closed in 54, nearly 1 billion bottles and cans of Gold Crest 51 had been produced.
Nice.
This can of Gold Crest 51 is made based on the original recipe, creating a beer unlike any on the market today. Gold Crest 51 beer is made in time-honored blah, 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 great taste, blah, 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 original Memphis beer.
See, that's what beer knowledge can do for you if you just know the fact that only 5 breweries made it all the way through. And somebody says, oh, this beer is blah, blah, blah. No, it's not, because it can't be.
Yeah.
So this beer is from the High Cotton Brewery in the Crowler. So I wrote on there. The guy wrote HCB, High Cotton. There's a 17. I'm not sure what that is, but he's got the APV of 6%. It's a rye IPA. I actually drank this at the brewery. It was one of their best beers.
Got the little sample.
Yeah. And so it's Scandalous is actually the name of this beer.
Scandalous.
To check in, it's the Scandalous Rye IPA. So, but the Crowler thing's so cool because it lasts so much longer than the Growler.
Growler, yes.
So anyway,
supposedly we've talked about Crowlers before because we've had a couple people,
my buddy,
brewery guys bring them in and stuff. Yeah. So if they're done right, in theory, it should last a good bit longer.
There's 2 kinds. There's the Oscar Blues Crowler, and then there's another kind. Oscar Blues invented the Crowler. Awesomely enough,
so they get a half a penny.
Every time I bought, they got their 50 cents or whatever. So anyway, High Cotton. Do you know what High Cotton is?
High cotton is like are we talking fabrics, right?
Actually, we are. Yeah, back in the day, you used to say you were in high cotton, and what that meant was a high thread count on your sheets.
Oh,
which I prefer.
I think most people do.
Always in the high. If I can get to 400, I'm good. If I get to 800, I'm in luxurious.
Yes, well, I actually just bought some new sheets recently, so I did a little research, and because you'll see nowadays people are like 1,000 thread count, 1,200 thread count. All right, so you got to look carefully because it's a scam. So
right,
true thread count is how many times the thread stitches in a square inch, I believe, or whatever. But the thing is all these cheap brands are making like a, let's say, 150 thread count, proper true thread count, but they're doing like 4 plies of it. So they're times in 150. They're just layering it on top of itself.
That's no good.
No good at all.
No.
And so then they're saying it's 600 thread count when really it's 150
Yeah, I always
times over.
buy mine from a reliable source, the internet.
Yes.
No, I'm pretty careful, and I'll buy one because I'll buy 4 or 5 sets usually. So I'll buy one if it's good, then I'll buy the other 3.
Yeah, there you go.
The Huckette sent me a connection the other day for a really good price, like $33 for queen size, 800 counts, and I bought one. I went back and bought some for everybody in the family.
It was good.
Yeah, they're fighting over them.
See, I wish I should have talked to you about sheets.
They may still be out there. I'll see. Oh, you already got them?
I bought some, and they're okay, but it's good to know where to go.
Oh, it is.
And the brands and whatnot.
So how? The gold, is that a Pilsner? That's what I figured.
It's got to be a Pilsner. It doesn't say on the can, but this is Pilsner through and through. I mean, you can tell by looking at it.
Yeah, looking at it, looks
super
really,
light,
really Pilsner.
and really, it's nothing too fancy. I mean, you can tell that this is an old recipe. This is beer.
Yeah.
This is beer right here.
Yeah, like Mabel, Black Label, some of those old ones. They were good.
You know what? I would be curious if you want to pull up your little fun little app or website that has the whole carbs and protein and all that, because this seems pretty light. I would think this probably isn't hitting you over the head with the carbs and stuff. It's the Gold Crest 51 beer, the original Memphis beer. So, but the question is, who's brewing this?
We should be able to get it without that, I think, if it's on here.
Brewed and canned by Blue Pants Brewery.
Blue Pants. Didn't see them. There is a production brewery in Memphis I did not go to.
Hold on. Blue Pants Brewery, Madison, Alabama.
Alabama, that's close. We're all in the neighborhood.
Then it says for the Goldcrest Brewing Company, Memphis, Tennessee. So I guess Goldcrest probably does it just not exist anymore?
No, it's gone. I mean, that's what I'm saying. 54,
okay.
They closed.
Gotcha.
So somebody's still making their beer.
Interesting. So this is Memphis beer brewed in Alabama.
Yeah, and I'm not finding anybody that's
got it.
Spelled it out.
Oh well.
Oh well, you can't have that every time.
I would imagine though that this is not so bad for the diet.
No, that's probably cool, but at this point I'm letting go a little bit.
The diet I'm a little laxing these days. I drank and ate.
I mean,
all
if anybody
weekend.
cares, I'm down 21 pounds.
Nice.
But I'm fluctuating. I'll stay at the same weight over the weekend when I have a few beers. And then we got to do the show.
And then you got to lose
then
like a
Wednesday,
pound or
Thursday,
two.
Friday, I lose like 2 pounds. And then I'm about the same for a while. And that's what I'm trying to do. 1 pound a week. At this point, that's cool.
Yeah, I suppose I'm down like 26. I think I'm at about the 26 mark right now. But it gets tough because, the weekend. See, now me, I don't stay the same. I usually gain a pound or two depending on how my weekend goes. If it's 3 pounds, it's a good weekend.
Well,
Super Bowl weekend, I gained 3 pounds in one day.
I was a little wild on Super Bowl, but I'm pretty much still staying strict low carb except for beer.
Yeah.
And actually, since I've lost 21 pounds, it takes 10% less beer to get me drunk.
That's the plus
You know what I'm
side,
saying?
ain't it?
Yeah, and I'm not drinking beer all week. I like to say I'm not drinking all week, but I think that would not be true. Everybody knows Huck doesn't take a whole lot of time off. If you're going to be a functional alcoholic, you got to have the alcohol.
Well, let's talk a little beer. All right, so your crowler over there. What style is that? What is it exactly?
This is a rye PA. It's not very rye-y, which is good because I'm not a huge fan of a big heavy rye PA.
I'm with you.
But
on
it's
that
got
one.
enough in there that it just kind of. This is really nice beer. I mean, if you want me to go ahead and
go ahead.
and untap it at this point.
Go for it. Now I will notice it had the head, but I'm not seeing a lot of bubbles coming from the bottom. Like, is it carbonated through and through?
Yeah, I mean, it tastes good.
You think
it's a little bit. It is a little flat, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, but I think that's what you run into with a growler. I mean, they might say a growler can last 2 months or something, but trust me, the sooner you drink it, the better.
And I pay attention, as you know. He did not purge the can with CO2. Which is anytime you fill a growler, proper technique or protocol is to actually burst the CO2 in there because it's heavier in air, and then you're not getting any. And put the tap right up in it, and you're not getting any oxygen. So there's a little bit of brown paper bag taste in here because we got a little bit of oxygenation, but we don't. That's just.
Not everybody's perfect.
I didn't yell at him. I just okay. I wanted to see because I never bought a growler.
Well, there you go. All right. So what are you thinking?
I'm thinking this is a solid 4. Because of the lack of rye, but I'm actually getting the rye more on the back end now. But this is a nicely tuned IPA with rye in it, nicely tuned, very smooth. If you look at it, it's unfiltered.
Yeah, definitely.
It's still lacing, even though it's not as carbonated.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to giving that a try.
Well, I'll give you the rest of this big
song.
old giant Crowler. That's the other. Crowlers are huge.
Yeah, they are. What? Yeah. How?
That's what she said.
What? Is it 32?
I don't even know. I was thinking that as I was walking.
That looks like it's got to be 32.
It's a quart. It's a quart. It's a big quart.
There you go. Now for the Goldcrest 51 beer, like I said, man, this tastes like beer. It's a standard Pilsner. It's about as normal or average of a Pilsner as you could think. Like, for those of you that don't know, Pilsners are pretty much your main Miller Lights. Basically your average beers are Pilsners for the most part. They just taste kind of like a beer. They're not too, they're not hitting you over the head with any sort of flavors. And I don't know the ABV on this, but it's probably not a whole lot. Pilsners tend to be around
4 or 5.
4 or 5. I don't see it on here, which is interesting because I feel like most beers should probably say the ABV, but whatever. So really, for it being just kind of standard beer, Pilsner-y, flavory, I think I would give it a 3, kind of a middle of the road. But I am going to bump it up a little bit for the OG status of it, being the old recipe from 1906.
That's pretty strong, a 3, considering what we give other Pilsner.
Yeah, I'll give it a 3. Yeah, for a Pilsner rating, it's not too bad. I think I'll give it a 3.25.
There you go. So I was just looking that somebody had a link with a carb, but I can't find it. Find the right beer to complement your low carb diet, but I can't find the story. So.
Well, all right, you got a little bit of time to figure it out because right now we're going to play a song and then we'll be back and crack open a couple more cold ones. Brews Day Tuesday continues after this. Stick around.